going on, Rob here, Trev2323, jack of all trades, master of none. I'm like 2 days later here doing the, I've got to stop swinging back and forth. I always do that and make the back look pretty crazy, right? Okay, so I'm going to try to go a little bit slower. Alright, the Rust Doctor review. I put it on about 2 days ago, and we'll see what happened. So this is the inside of the door, and it's converted all black. It's kind of shiny, but the rust is completely stopped. I mean, there's no rust on there. Alright, now if you remember, I put it down here. Look, it converted it all black down there, no rust. It looks like I'm gonna have to pull this off and do underneath there also, but I think that is amazing. Now look, where the tire is, I didn't put any, and see it's rusty back there, and it's not, there's no rust right here on the top, and it sealed it. That's amazing. Okay, let me close the door and look. Alright, now this was the fender. Okay, there was rust in there, and this was all turning rusty already. Okay, now what this right here, I have to actually sand down. Believe it or not, I could have painted this already. I have the paint for this, but I didn't. I left it like this for a year already. So now I'm gonna have to leave it like this longer, because I'm leaving it like this to see if the rust comes back for you guys. Okay, now under here, I should have grinded this better, but I didn't. I just scrubbed it with a red scrubby, but there's no rust on it. It's all black. There's a little rust spot right there. Maybe I didn't wash it good enough. Now back in there, you can see all the rust is gone, and all the rust is gone right there. Okay, so I will have to scrub that down better. Like my whole outlook is, what I would like to do is take off the wheels, do the whole wheel while on the inside with the Rust Doctor, and then paint it. Okay, now these right here, I'm gonna get touch-up paint to cover these up right here. Now there's a little bit rust on the inside, a little bit rust right there, possibly because I didn't clean it good enough. But there's a coat of paint over it. You don't even feel the rust. There's a coat of paint over it, so I may just get touch-up paint and touch these up. Now this right here, I know I am gonna have to take the light out because that's rusted on the inside. I just put Rust Doctor in there to see what would happen. Nothing really happened. This is one thing that I wanted to show you also though. Back in there, I goo-gobbed the Rust Doctor on in there because the paint was peeling. There was a little bit of rust, and I goo-gobbed the Rust Doctor here. Now this did a really awesome job. Converted it. Back there, it converted half and didn't convert half, but I didn't clean this at all. I just goo-gobbed it on there. This is perfect. This is sealed, ready to be painted and everything, and that right there is sealed. So that was pretty good. And then over there, I goo-gobbed it on, and look at it. It's all converted. I mean, it looks beautiful. What I want to do is, like I said, paint it, but I'm not gonna, because now I want to wait till next year. I do have to put some in the doors. I want to try to squeeze it in there, or somehow get it in through those whole doors to convert the rust, because I don't want the rust from the inside out. Another thing I wanted to show you, I painted it on here because it was all chipped paint, and I sealed it perfect. Now I did not do the top part for some reason, but there's really no rust. A little bit of rust coming back right here, but that's my own fault. I didn't put the Rust Doctor up there, but down here, perfect. I could just go ahead and put touch-up paint all over that. So it looks like it did a really good job, but we'll see if it would hold. Now if you remembered, I didn't even, well, I scrubbed this a little bit. I just goo-gobbed Rust Doctor on there. So it seems like it did convert it, but you know, it leaves this dirty mess right here. So I really would probably sand it with 380 is probably what I would sand it with. This right here, see, there was rust right in there, rust right there, rust right there. It's all converted black. It's all converted. So for the initial step of this Rust Doctor, and I did buy the Grease Doctor, it was $70 for the 2 bottles. I think it works awesome, but I'm gonna leave it like that exposed, and or maybe even put the touch-up paint, because I do want on the back. I'm just gonna go over these with touch-up paint, touch-up paint, touch-up paint on these. But over here, I don't know if I'm gonna touch it up, because I want to see if it'll re-rust out again, because that's only latex paint. It said you could top coat it with anything, but that's only latex paint. You know, when you paint it, like I got the white paint, the Duplicolor for the van, and then the gloss. The Duplicolor is not, I mean, the paint itself doesn't protect it from UV or salt or nothing like that. It's the gloss that protects it. So I don't know if I want to paint that before winter or just leave it, but I wanted to show you this is 3 days later with the Rust Doctor, and it did do what it said. although you do have to degrease it really good, and it says use a natural degreaser. All right, well, that's my review for right now. It did convert it, so we'll see. And I showed you everything it did convert, but I'll probably come about a month later and show you what's going on.